Hello, this is David Shipper, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about one of the coolest and fastest ways that you can pay. Faster than taking out your phone and unlocking it, faster than pulling out a card and swiping it. And it's so fast that it often leaves the person at the checkout wondering what just happened because they know you didn't pull anything out and now the transaction has been approved. It's a debit card, but you wear it on your hand. I'll also talk to you about the checking account options that come with this debit card product and the choices that you have there, and give you some advice on, which one might be best for you depending on your own personal situation. And I'll talk about some of the other benefits of the account and of the ring itself. And make sure to stay until the end because I learned some lessons along the way when I ordered my own ring, and I have some tips for you there that'll make sure that you get exactly what you want and don't make the same mistakes that I made. So let's get started. Okay, well, first things first, before you can even order your ring, you have to choose a checking account, and Quontic has some really good options. The first checking account that you can choose from is a high interest checking that provides, or at the time of this video, it pays 1.1% APY on your deposits. And I think you have to make at least 10 transactions a month with the debit card. And basically, this is not a savings. They want you to use that debit card and have an active account. So that's the requirement. You think as long as you make those transactions every month, you'll get 1.1%, which may not sound like a ton, but for an interest-bearing checking account, that's actually pretty good, and it's even better than some savings accounts are right now. The next account you can choose is 1.5% cash back for your debit card transactions. Very straightforward, and 1.5% again is a very strong offer. It's better than even some credit cards will pay. So 1.5% for your purchases, and I assume that's paid into your account. I don't know, it's not the account I got. The third account is the one I got though, and that is 1.5% back as Bitcoin. So getting cryptocurrency back was something I was really interested in. I do own some, but I just thought it would be a fun way to kind of accumulate more. So if I make a $100 purchase with my ring or with the debit card that comes from the account, I get $1.50 in Bitcoin. If you're a crypto enthusiast or if you just want to hold some, I think this is a really good choice, and it's pretty cool too. The only thing I will say is that I do get emails with a PDF that shows the amount of cryptocurrency I received, but I still don't know exactly how to access that. I don't know where to go, if I could pull those, that Bitcoin out, or what I can do. It doesn't show up on the online banking system. So that is one thing that I still need to figure out. But still, it's a pretty cool offer, a pretty cool account to get Bitcoin back for your purchases. Now, the checking account itself, once you open the checking account, it has pretty much everything you need. It supports Zelle. You could add your card to Venmo. You can check your balances. It has bill pay. So it really is a fully functional checking account that you could use as a primary account. So if you're thinking about changing banks, or if you don't have a checking account today, I would say the Quontic checking account, especially with the benefits, either the high interest checking or the cashback or Bitcoin rewards. I mean, any of those are really good offers and probably a lot better than you might find at your local bank or credit union. The only thing I will say about the checking account, and people don't write checks as much as they used to, but I was told with my checking account, I can't get physical checks, which I do like to have those around. I know that a lot of people may not even know how to write those anymore, but I like to have checks, okay? Maybe I'm old school, get over it. That's just my preference. So with my particular checking account, I can't get checks, and that is actually something that would prevent me from using this as my permanent checking account. So now you've chosen your checking account and it's time to order your ring. Well, after you get to that point, Quontic gives you the choice of either choosing your ring size or receiving a ring sizing kit. And I strongly recommend that you do get the ring sizing kit. I live in Arizona. The account was opened, or this was mailed from New York, and I received it. They sent it in an overnight FedEx. I don't know if they still do that or not, but I received it very quickly. And you get this letter, and it comes with this little piece of plastic that you wrap around your finger. It tells you the ring size, and then there's a process that you follow to go in and input that before they order your ring. And even though it may delay you getting your ring, I would strongly recommend that you do that, because you want to make sure that it fits and that it's the right size, and that there's no difference between what you think your ring size is and how they measure the ring sizes, which I assume it's a pretty universal system, but it's probably better to be safe than to be sorry, and you'll get that ring sizing kit very quickly. So you've done all of that, and now you're waiting, and within a few days, actually, you'll receive your ring. It is a debit card product, so technically, even though it's not a physical card, it works just like any other debit card, where it pulls money from your checking account when you make purchases. But when it comes to using the ring itself, all you have to do is you'll hold it, you'll put it on, and here's a video that kind of shows what Quontic says is to hold it like you're knocking on a door. So you kind of hold your fist in this way. You don't hold it like this. You definitely don't hold it like that. You can't, no, that's not going to work. And of course, that's not going to work either. Really, you just have to hold it like this, and it should read, okay, yeah, don't do that either, or that. Yeah, just hold it like this, and the card reader should pick it up, and the payment will be processed. Those are the key points about the Quontic payment ring. It is very cool, and once you use it, you'll see it is really convenient. You can wear it at all times, which brings me to a few other tips I want to make sure that I mention, some mistakes that I made. First of all, I already mentioned getting the ring sizing kit. Do that, but be very careful about what ring or what finger you choose to put this on. I chose my index finger on the same hand, on my left hand, which is, I also have a wedding ring. And to me, this just looks a little funny. This is not something that I would wear all the time, and I kind of wish I had chosen a finger on the other hand. This one's just a little bit different in size. So think about what finger you want to wear the ring, especially if, ideally it would be something that you would wear all the time. Really think about that. And then the other thing I'll point out is that if you are a banker, or if you're someone that's interested in understanding cards business and banking accounts and how banking works, I'm making another video, and I'll provide a link to that, where you can go and kind of hear a little bit more about the checking account, some things that I noticed from a banker's perspective. Maybe even I'll tell you who produced this ring, in case you're curious who manufactures something like this. If you're a banker and you want to offer a similar product, I can tell you who to talk to. And I'll provide some other thoughts on what I noticed with Quontic. Overall, I would say that it's a good account, and the ring right now, at least for me, was totally free. So it didn't cost me anything to try out, and I'm so glad I did. And I'll be continuing to use this for purchases, just because it's so convenient. If you were to go to the beach, for example, you can wear something like this, and you can wear it into the water. You can come out, you could make purchases at, somewhere. You don't have to worry about having your phone with you all the time. You don't have to worry about keeping a card or losing that. It's something that can always be on you. It's waterproof, and it's very convenient. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Do you think that this is something that you might use all the time, or do you think it's more of maybe a gimmick or something that you might try out but may not be, the checking account and payment replacement that, I can see it as? Let me know your thoughts. Be sure to subscribe and check out that other video. Thanks, and see you next time. Yeah, just get me a Happy Meal. Yeah, with the chicken nuggets. I just like to get the toy and the juice. Oh, hey, weirdo, what are you still doing here? Okay, if you're still watching, you either fell asleep or you liked what you saw. either way, you need to watch the next video. It should be right around here somewhere. Yeah, is that it? And make sure to subscribe now so that you stay up to date on the next video I put out. And also, I think around here, maybe on this side somewhere, you'll be able to click on the next video. If you haven't already seen it, make sure to check that out as well. Until next time, this is David Shipper, and I never know what to say.